so we can get to know people and actually like have people exercise a different muscle than they normally exercise. Because you can fucking go up and do 5 minutes and get the fuck off the stage anywhere in this town. But I'm trying to offer something different for people to experience so they can, try something new. Comedians don't really get to like try out their interview skills and like see what it's like just being a person. Plus, some of these motherfuckers that come up here, I'm like, I really want to know about this person. Like the guy that threatened to shoot the place up, I wanted to like ask him a few questions. Just a few. Yeah. What went wrong in your life? What's going on with you? Did your parents love you? You know, just simple. But anyway. So we're just gonna keep it rolling and do what we normally do. But I will say this: anybody that wants to tonight, when you get done with your regular set, if you want to fucking have some on-stage banter a little bit, talk a little bit. If you want to come join me for the duration of the next comedian after you, and then switch out. That was the original format of the show. Let's try it out. So in other words, if you come up here and do your 5 minutes when you get done, feel free to come join me. We'll talk. I'll have you bring up the next person, whatever. We're just going to fuck off. We're going to fuck around. Sound good? All right, great. I love you all. We have a show coming up on this very stage. Friday, October 21st, we've got the dark comedy and death metal show happening. Well, it's no longer death metal. It's dark comedy and heavy metal now because Revile backed out. But anyway, Friday, October 21st, come check us out. We're doing a show right here on this stage. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. I will just say this, just real quick before we get started. Are you guys aware that McDonald's has a new adult Happy Meal? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because, dude, when you're a kid, anything will make you happy. Literally anything will make you happy. A kid's Happy Meal from McDonald's could come with a piece of dog shit in it, and the kid would be happy. He'd be like, "Wee, dog shit." You know what I'm saying? Like, as an adult, for me to get happy about the McDonald's Happy Meal, it literally needs to come with a gun or something. I think you all know where I'm going with that. Or it needs to come with like some kind of debt relief. If you really think hard about it, if it came with a gun, that's kind of the same thing as debt relief in a way. You know, you're going to be relieving some debt if you off yourself, definitely. All right, that's horrible. That's horrible. What other kind of jokes do you expect at a shitty biker bar at 10 p.m. on a Thursday? Am I right? Dude with the flannel? Wait, are you wearing a flannel? Hell yeah. Are you going up on stage? Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Did you already sign up? No. All right. I'll give you 30 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. He's like, yeah, fuck it. I'll take what I can get. 30 seconds. I got to move my car anyway. Oh, okay. I got setups longer than 30 seconds. You know what I mean? All right, cool. All right, are you guys ready to get this show on the road? Are you ready for your first comedian? Make some noise. Are you alive out there? Yeah! Let's do it! It's Thursday night. It's time to fucking party. Hell yeah. I'm excited, guys. I'm real excited. I had a 23andMe done recently, and it turns out I'm white as shit. Yeah. I'm so white, my 23andMe results came with a Starbucks gift card, so that's cool. Yeah. It's going to be a good night. All right. It's time to party. Fuck, I didn't even get a chance to figure out who's going first, second, third, last. Let's take it in. Let's just talk on the order that we got for once. That means Ollie's coming up here. Fuck yeah. Never goes first. Come on, make some noise for Ollie. Blind comic.
Yeah. Well, I just came from North Dallas. I drove down here. And you guys don't know I'm blind. Who didn't know I was blind? Raise your hand. Anybody raise their hand? No? Okay, I don't care. Man, these guys are pool sharks out here. They want to play me. I fucking want money. Just, I did, really. You don't believe me? Go outside and ask them. Yeah, so it's a night, right?
Yeah.
I hate opening. I suck at opening. But I don't suck, actually. Yeah. Did you guys hear there's a new AIDS medicine that makes it detectable and keeps people from getting AIDS? Just the cure is in the side effect. Gives you diarrhea. That's how they keep people from having, yeah. Because no to please that juicy booty, That's what it happens. No AIDS jokes. You guys don't like that? Fuck you guys. I don't care.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. How much?
I love it more than my own mother.
Oh, God, that sucks. Because most of those people didn't die from AIDS. They just ate a sour weenie. That's what it was. It was food poisoning. Yeah, so, any black people in here?
Yeah.
You're not black. You don't even sound black. Shut up.
I am.
You are? What's your name?
Coco.
Oh, yeah, you're black. Sorry. No black guys?
Nope.
I was going to ask you a question. Oh, yeah. You're black, right?
Yeah.
Why do you tell people when they're funny? You're like, oh, you stupid. Why don't you just say, hey, you're funny?
It's the same thing.
Because when you tell foreigners, hey, you're stupid, we take offense to that. We don't know what you're talking about. It's like black guys are like, you know what I mean? And I tell them, man, don't say that to foreigners. That's confusing for us. We already knew what you were saying. Now you say that, and I don't know what the fuck you're saying now. Right? I'm right? And then black guys are like, you say something funny, they're like, they hold their hand like this, crouch down and run, and then they come back. You do that in my country, everybody runs. I'm Middle Eastern, they hear something's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
When people run, everybody runs.
My household too.
Yeah? Are you Middle Eastern?
No, I'm black.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got... Hey, ladies, I got an idea for the ladies. You guys want to get rich? Start robbing guys out in the middle of the street. Let me tell you what. You can just walk up to a guy and say, hey, give me all your fucking money or I'm going to start screaming. And then even if you take their money and run, they can't chase you because now you're a victim. Think about it.
Don't get like this.
That's a good idea, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just do that. You can make a lot of money. I like the guys, their pants hanging out their asses, they're like down here, with their underwear showing. All they got to do is just teach the people how to lose weight. They make a lot of money with that. That's how they, their pants fall off their asses, right? Lose weight. Isn't that the truth?
I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I don't know.
All right, you're not a guy. Never mind. Fuck it. I really don't have anything to say. I've already done a show tonight, so I'm kind of like empty. But let's. Oh, you're of an African American descent, right?
Close enough.
Or are you just black?
No.
No what?
No, I'm not just black. I'm Italian.
Oh, you're Heinz 57, right? All flavors.
I think everybody is.
Well, are you racist at all?
Not at all.
Not at all. Well, answer me one question.
Okay.
What do you call a young black American on a new bicycle?
Young black person on a bicycle.
You're racist.
I don't call it.
Yeah, it's a cyclist, you racist person.
I didn't get it.
It's a cyclist. What are you thinking he is?
Maybe.
Never mind. I'm not going to play that game with you.
Okay.
You're confusing me. You're confusing a blind guy.
You confused me, but it's okay. It's okay. Keep going.
I like Coco. Coco Puffs. Coco Puffs. Well, guys, you know what? I'm not gonna try to say something because I don't have anything to say. So, thank you guys. Have a good night, and that was an awesome one.
Hell yeah. Ali Nazari, everybody.
All right. Thank you.
That was the least racist and most racist set I've seen ever at the same time. That was good. I don't know what the fuck's going on in here tonight. Coco, we love you, by the way. All right? Don't let Ali.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, let's keep the show rolling. Our next comedian, very funny guy, good friend of the show. Make some noise for Tyler Varela, everybody. Tyler Varela. Yeah. You guys, sorry about that. Hey, give it up for the blind and retarded comedian. Right? I'm just kidding. He's not blind. Well, it's...
Can you hear this?
Oh, fuck you too. Okay, I see. You got me back. No, I deserve it. Hurt.
That's all right.
All right, guys. I felt you when you were talking about that stuff. You wanted some try out some new stuff, so I'm gonna do just that. Just try some new stuff. I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Don't we all agree collectively that Q-tipping feels better than fucking having sex or anything in the world? Yeah, but the Q-tipping, when you put the yeah. A lot of people, I know, I got to get everyone on board after I say Q-tipping. It's not like, people don't know it has a name. People are like, you mean fucking ecstasy? That shit feels good, man. Fuck yeah. All I know is that every time you Q-tip, it's always past due, isn't it? Like you always pull out like your fucking brain or whatever, and it's disgusting. Let's see what else about Q-tipping. I would rather have like a box of Q-tips than get head. I think that sounds good to me. I can't help to think after Q-tipping feels so good that getting fucked in the ears wouldn't be so bad. Anybody? All right, it's okay. It's just, yeah. What do you, Coco? What do you think about that?
No! Somebody try to put their dick in my ear. Hell no.
A little like tiny. They'll give like my penises a purpose. That might be kind of nice.
I get that, but
Yeah.
if it tries somewhere else, that is not.
That's not it, huh? That's the only hole in your head you're not willing to get fucked. That's see, we're not alike in that way, I guess.
I think it would be the in my ear.
Oh, the sound is what gets you. Oh, the
Sound.
sound of getting fucked in the ear.
Yeah, so hell, if you tried to come in my ear.
That's gross too.
Then you really get the cute head.
Hell no. And you have a small penis? Oh no.
What else though?
Right out the door.
No, I agree, but that's what it is. That's how it goes. What's up, fellas? Newcomers, how y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Good, man. Appreciate it. Well, it's perfect that you guys showed up. I was just about to talk about homeless people. No, you guys want to hear my joke about homeless people? I had a plan. So you guys, where'd you guys park your skateboards, by the way? Are you guys all right? Man, I'm glad you showed up. I've really been fiending for some drugs, to be honest with you guys. I'm so sorry. It's starting to alley stops, promise. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. Dude, I thought that was his skateboard. Man. I was about to laugh my fucking ass off. It's you the whole time, you son of a bitch. What is that? Why does your skateboard look like that, by the way? It's a long skateboard. Alright, guys. I probably have like not much time left. I want to talk about something happened to me recently. I think it might be kind of funny. I don't know. Let's see. I was at Starbucks because I'm white, and I was there. And I was drinking my drink, having a good time. And I saw this pretty girl. She's gorgeous, made me nervous. I'm like, how do I approach that? Like one of those guys, right? She's drinking her drink by the window. And I'm like, how do I break the ice? Because she was on her computer. She's busy. Earbuds in, like her AirPods. And she's busy. I didn't know how to fucking talk to her, right? So the only thing I could think of doing is I went on my phone. And I went to my Bluetooth and I connected to her AirPods on my Bluetooth. Then I started playing the Whisper song by the Ellum twins in her headphones. You guys know that song? Anybody? That's on the song. Yeah. The people that know it, you know it, right? It's naughty. It's mean. It's fucking rough sex. It's hot and sticky. I got a boner. She got scared. I saw her over there. She started looking around the room like, what's happening to me? I was just like, what's up? And she was just staring at me. She's like, oh, I don't like this so much, but it didn't really happen. But I thought about it the other day for sure. That's not a bad move. Are you lighting me, ma'am, or are you videotaping? Okay. Just funny happens. I understand. How am I doing on time, bro?
4
Okay. You want to hear one more joke? You want to hear more of those jokes?
Yes.
I got a fan. Yo, yeah, not a lot of people know those talkers. I think that's how you know. Yeah.
I know that song.
I'm not black. You know? I'm a big fan. I don't have enough time for you, but you can follow me on Facebook. All right. That's it. I don't want to run my time, but you want to do an interview, practice the new format, Noah, or something, man? Because I don't want to run my time.
You already went 5 minutes, you piece of shit.
I don't add formats. You sound panicked and you're like, well, I feel like you're maybe going through something. I want to hear about it. And if you want to ask me questions at the same time, I think this guy would enjoy it.
Tyler,
Shoot.
you go tonight, right?
Yeah.
Where were you guys at?
We were at TK's. Yeah.
TK's. How's that place?
It's like a restaurant, but they have like a little. You should. This is way better in here.
Just nicer than this place?
A little bit, but no, this place is good too. You get the raw deal here. You get bad light, you get the shit. Like you can't even see my fucking face. That's comedy.
Do they let you guys say whatever you want? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Or are they like policing your content?
They do not. It's not like Backdoor. Backdoor is the only place that I go to. By the way, I think Backdoor makes you work clean because the fucking name of the place is Backdoor Comedy Club. They don't want anyone to make fun of it. They named it Backdoor Comedy Club, and they're like, fuck, everyone here's a comedian. They're going to make fun of that. You know, they get fucked in the ass. So like, don't say any bad things. They're like, no potty talk. So anything else?
Well, I was just curious. I've been wanting to go out there, but they do the open mic like when I'm working and shit.
Oh,
Seems
yeah.
like a cool place though for comedy shows and stuff. I heard the owners are really cool.
It's great, man. They would probably hook you up if you went over there and tell them who you were, because they got a big love and respect for the game and the community. They know your name, so you go over there, man. Throw down. They're gonna give you a free drink. I guarantee you.
A free drink.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, that'll be more than I've ever gotten from this place, so that'll be cool.
Hey, and you're sober right now, right?
Yeah, I'm not. Well, yeah, I'm not doing anything in October. Sober October, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Give it up for Noah, guys. His sobriety is a big deal, actually. No, that's fucking badass.
I'm not like an alcoholic. I'm trying to lose some motherfucking weight, dude.
Well, we're out for you, man. You look healthy, and thank you guys so much. Okay, thank you so much.
Wow. He's so complimentary. Hey, you guys know me and Tyler sleep in the same bed sometimes. Yeah. Wow. All right. We're going to keep this show moving. This next gal is very funny. She's a good friend of mine. Make some noise for Melissa Riggs, everybody. Melissa Riggs. Hell yeah.
All right, RENO'S, how y'all doing? Okay, on Instagram, I saw an ad for ladies' Halloween costumes. And every costume has two photos with it. One is the wild version, the hoe version. It's very short, very sexy. And then there's the modest version. So the hoe version of the Little Mermaid is a purple halter and green booty shorts, right? The not so hoe version of it is the exact same halter top, no different. But the model in the photo is wearing pants. That's the modest version. So, I mean, and the website doesn't sell the pants. You understand? Like, it's just helpful advice that they're giving people. So, thanks. Thank you, Instagram, wear pants, right? You want to take the kids out trick-or-treating, but you don't want a lot of weird looks from the other parents. Remember to wear pants, right? Think maybe today's not the right day to be ass out at Walmart? Pants, have pants, just wear pants. Anyway, that was my weird thought on the internet. I saw at the supermarket, there's a display for Beyond Beef. Everybody knows what Beyond Beef is, I'm guessing. right?
Beyond.
Is anybody,
Plant-based.
I mean, is anybody just a tiny bit worried that this shit might be made out of people? I mean, a little bit. Okay, it's not just me, right? Okay, good. It's just the timing on this shit is a little suspect to me. You know, they set up the immigrant detention centers, and a month later, I'm looking at a bag of beef jerky. You know, and just go, no, I don't think I'm gonna eat that. No. The day that I finished that Jeffrey Dahmer documentary, this display is in the supermarket. You know, with the hamburgers and the sausages and the meatballs. You know, I mean, I feel like they're just kind of messing with us, like trying to see if we can figure it out. They call it beef, but it's going to be over at the other end with the other white meats, you know. That's they're just waiting for us to figure it out. I wonder if Jeffrey Dahmer was still alive, could he petition for conditional release based on the Impossible Burger? Decided just in a line with a bunch of dudes on marijuana possession charges. You know, and he turns to the guy in line next to him and is like, hey, when we all get released, let's hang out, you know, let's get together, smoke a bowl. It's all cool. It's all good. Everything's legal now, right? Yeah. Like now you can buy weed, gay porn, and an Impossible Burger without leaving your car. Okay? We're all out here just living Dahmer's dream. Like extra meat, double meat with fries. Why not? You know, if he gets a non-binary Uber Eats driver, he doesn't have to leave the house. It's great. All right, how am I doing on time?
You're at 3:30.
3:30. No, I don't want to do that. Well, maybe let's test out the interview portion of this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's fine because you're under time. That's great.
I'm under time. Why not? Let's.
All right, Melissa. What's up? What is this guy doing?
I don't know.
Did I do a show you at Haltom Theater?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me and this guy did comedy at a fucking like horror convention / heavy metal show, and it went exactly as it sounds. Yeah.
Actually, a little
Going
worse.
exactly.
It went a little worse than it. Yeah. Anthony was there too. That was interesting. Everyone in the crowd looked like they would play Ender at their wedding. It was fucked up. Melissa, how long have you been doing comedy, Melissa?
I'm gonna call it 2 years. I started in 2020, but that was weird. So
2 years? Oh yeah, you started
Yeah.
right when the pandemic.
right
happened.
when the pandemic. So that doesn't count. That whole year doesn't
Oh
count.
shit! So you hit it hard like right when the pandemic started.
Right. I said, 2020 is my year. I'm gonna do it.
Is it something that you always wanted to do,
No.
or is it like a wild hair? Like what got you into it? Like
No, I watched comedy. I've been a fan of comedy for a very long time. And I never even thought about getting on stage. I didn't care at all. And it's going to sound weird, but in 2015, I had kind of a brain injury. Not a head injury exactly. And for
Jesus.
okay, I can't watch comedy now without getting angry that they're not better.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so
I'm here all the time.
and it happened right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So a friend told me that I was gonna have to stop talking shit about bad comedians because I'd never been on a mic before.
Ah.
And so I had to get on the mic because I wasn't gonna stop talking shit about bad comedy.
So you were like,
wasn't
man,
gonna
these
do
people
that.
suck ball. I could do this.
Right, yeah.
All right.
I kept saying stuff like that recently after my head. And she was like, yeah, you're gonna have to like stop doing that. Like, yeah, right. She said like ever since this happened, you keep getting very angry about
Yeah.
other people's comedy. You have to do it or you can't talk shit anymore.
You should just stick with. Hey, Melissa, why'd you get into comedy? Well, I had a horrific
Yeah, I had
brain
a horrific
injury.
brain injury. Yeah.
That's
And
why
that's why I'm up here. That's exactly. I know how that sounds.
I'm brain damaged. That's why.
Yeah, I'm
I
brain
could do it.
damaged. Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
That's hilarious. That is fucked up. How'd you get a? By the way, if you don't mind me asking, how the fuck did you injure your brain? What happened there? Did you get a car wreck? What happened?
The short story would be car wreck on the outside of the car.
Somebody hit you with their car?
Kinda, yeah.
Did you get a settlement? Let me borrow $20.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
Was it a Walmart truck? Did you get Tracy Morgan?
No, I
Fuck. Tracy Morgan got like $10 million or some shit. Fucking insane.
Yeah.
All
I didn't
right.
get $10 million. That shit didn't work out for me like that.
All right. All right. Cool. Well, hey, that was a good set. It's good talking to you. That's all the time we have. I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna keep testing out this whole weird interview thing. See, it's kind of entertaining, right? I would have never fucking known Melissa Riggs got a goddamn brain injury had I not started questioning her on this stage. Everyone's gonna like tread lightly around her now. Bright lights. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get Sean on deck is Sean K, the showman. But first, we're gonna get Greasy Gordo up here. It's been a minute since he's been back. He's been sick and shit and all kinds of other weirdness. So yeah, give it up for Greasy Gordo, everybody. Greasy motherfucking Gordo.
I think sick is an overstatement. It's just fat. Honestly, I went to Baylor twice, uninsured, and then I went to Medical City at Plano, uninsured. Pretty sure I've got like $4,000 worth of medical debt now, just to find out I'm just a fat ass. Literally, I thought that it was my fucking kid lying on me, and they did that metal flavor shit, and then put me in the CT scan. No, you're just fat.
Did you lose weight?
It's a byproduct of being fat.
All right. You look like you lost some weight.
The worst part about like this whole shit is that like I've been basically bedridden, and I was already like starved for pussy in the past, and now I can't even fuck my own girlfriend because like I get spasms just from moving. It's fucking sad, and I'm so horny all the time. It's sad. Not that anyone cares. So whenever I was a bachelor, I decided to go in the hole even further and order pizza one night. I was like already like minus $3 on my bank account, and I was poor. I got it from Domino's, right? I ordered from Domino's, and it pops up like, you know, you're almost done. You want the lava cakes? I'm like, no, I don't have cakes. And then the next thing you got to remember, like I'm poor. All right, this is fucking Domino's pizza. It's not fucking like the best shit in the world. It's cheap. The next thing that it gets to is, do you want to donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital? And they don't just stop there. They show you like 4 pictures of these fucking kids like huddled up against each other, begging you for fucking money. And it made me sad, but it also made me mad at the same time. So what I did was I said no to St. Jude's and went back and said yes to the 2 lava cakes I said no to previously, because fuck St. Jude's for doing that shit to me. I've always been into fat chicks. Always have been. You guys want to know what the worst part about dating or in fucking fat chicks is? It's whenever her button smells worse than her pussy. You're traveling, like you're getting down there, and like you get into the bed, like, oh fuck, dude. Fuck, and then like I get downstairs, and it's like her pussy was like just okay. She did like a half-ass coochie wash. Sorry, ladies. But like it really like it stunned me because like she took the time. Like half-ass washed her vagina, but she completely missed the fucking belly button. And it would have been like okay if I didn't have a belly button, but since that's like a familiar smell, just reminded me of my dick. I was like, I can fucking do this right now. Fuck. I've been out of comedy for like a month now, and that's all I've got. It sucks.
Great.
I know. What's the destiny?
Well, yeah, you're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, might as well. I don't think I've ever done this before.
Oh, hey, he's reaching into the
Literally
fucking
never done this before.
briefcase of fate.
I don't think I'm that good of a comedian. I'm not a non-comedian. Oh,
Oh,
is that okay?
do whatever you
I mean,
want.
like, yeah. I was at my cousin's funeral last month, and during the church service, when everyone is like crying and thinking about life and death and what have I done wrong, like when am I gonna end up in this casket? All I could fucking think about was like how both of these priests look equal in their own right, like a pedophile. Both of them. It was crazy. Like one of them had like, you know, the porn mush, and the other one was just completely kind of looked like Ali. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But I don't know. The Pope, I don't know. I don't really give a shit about religion. All I know is that the Pope has like documents that say like when the aliens are gonna attack and shit. It's it's fuck yeah. They tell them all that stuff. They don't tell us. You got to be
Holy
fucking
shit.
sucking God's dick to know everything, I guess.
One thing I learned about the Pope recently is that he spells pray P-R-E-Y.
That's right. Oh shit. Killing my own fucking spot.
I don't know.
So what's going on with the interviews now? Am I famous?
I don't know, man. Okay, so you said you weren't sick, you're just fat. What did the doctors tell you is wrong with you? Anything?
They said that it was acute lower back pain, but that didn't happen until I was like staying in bed for like a whole month. So I don't know. I honestly still don't know what it is. All I know is that like every now and then I get these hardcore like spasms on my side, even whenever I'm asleep. So I'm afraid to like fall asleep because I'm gonna end up fucking crippled.
Have you ever thought about losing weight?
It actually happened. It's happening.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
I think I think this is payback for that.
Dude,
The
I have
AIDS
a
joke.
few-
You remember the AIDS joke?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this is payback.
Oh, you literally got
I
AIDS.
legit may have
He
AIDS
literally
for that
got AIDS
transsexual
after
fucking
joking
person.
about it. God was like
Yeah.
AIDS. Yeah, I have acute lower back pain all the time too from carrying this show. No, that was a horrible. That was. It's not even real. Everyone's just like, shut the fuck up.
Please.
All right.
To me, they're thinking
Why
that.
is the fucking goddamn vibe in this room every Thursday is just so fucking weird?
I missed it. I really did.
We didn't come here to laugh.
It was my favorite day of the week until this happened.
We came here to stare at you awkwardly as we chug our White Claws.
No White Claws for you this month, though, right?
No, I'm not drinking.
Hmm.
I've been losing weight myself, buddy.
Cocaine?
I cut my own dick off. I lost 10 pounds. That's a stupid old. Yeah, that's not.
I was in middle school. This chick was known to be like the slut. Fucked the loser in the school, and then his dick fell off.
What?
Yeah, like his fucking cock fell off, and then he died.
Oh, that's
The
brutal.
worst part for me, like whenever I was in middle school, like I didn't get laid. I didn't get because my cock just smelled like spoiled pork.
Ooh, all right.
Everybody thought that I was like the carnitas taco guy after lunch. I'm sorry, after gym. That was my least favorite class. All right, guys. Thank you for laughing at my shit. I
Yeah,
miss
it's good
all
having
of you. I really do.
It's good to have you back, buddy. It's good to see you. Good luck with the acute lower back pain.
I'll try.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling. Actually, on deck, we're gonna get Joshua Stromiello up here very soon. He just popped in. He's a good friend of ours, very funny guy. But first, we're gonna get another very funny guy and good friend of ours. You can see him all over DFW. Sean K, the showman. Everybody, make some noise for him. Sean K, the motherfucking showman. Hell yeah. That was
Give
quick.
it up for this white ass stage right now. Fucking no diversity with not Anthony sitting next to Noah, you know? God. Yeah, good job. But shit. I'm honestly just here to kill time before my name comes up in karaoke down the street. So if my jokes don't hit, you can catch me doing some Chris Brown. It'll probably hit harder. We'll see. You did that shit. You don't remember? All right. You know, it's all good. I recently just seen the news. I actually just saw this in the news. So there's these 4 guys that are actually just arrested for stealing $300,000 worth of booze from a liquor distributor. And it was a Indian guy with 3 Hispanic guys. And like, there was 2 things I knew for sure was whose idea it was and who hired who. You know what I mean? Because I know for a fact, because I mean, like, you know, these Indian motherfuckers are owning these liquor stores and shit. And it's just like, Antonio, imagine all the patron, you know, like, it's like, you know who the fucking orchestrated that shit. But I just thought it was interesting. Brown guys can't fucking be good criminals. That's just the truth of it. We just suck at it. We're really good at good jobs. We're terrible at bad jobs. I'm going to be honest with you. It's the truth. All right, let's just keep this going. This is fun. This is fun, man.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Was any occasional travelers in the house? If you travel like at least twice a year, make some noise. Yeah. All right. Very nice. Got some travelers, some adventurers. All right. Now, out of everybody who said they're a traveler, make some noise if you have TSA pre-check. That's like fucking half. The other half of y'all are fucking losers. Let me just let y'all know right now. If you don't have TSA pre-check, you are fucking losing at life, all right? I don't know anybody who wants to go through normal security, taking your damn shoes off, taking the technology out of your fucking bag, and all your weed. It makes no fucking sense why you would want to go through normal fucking security, all right? Get TSA pre-check. They don't give a fuck about you. I'll give you proof. I'm from Chicago. I traveled there so much for business and shit. When you go through TSA pre-check or just go through security, on the end of the security line, they have this green fucking tin box, and it says cannabis amnesty box. All right, if you have weed on you and they fucking catch you, they just put it in that box. You don't get in trouble. That shit is empty as fuck at TSA pre-check because they don't give a fuck if you got weed in your bag. So fucking fix your lives. Travelers, even if you're going one time a year, fix your fucking lives, please. All right. Let's go and I'm glad we have the status that we have in the room. Very nice. Any guys out here have ever had to like fish a tampon out of a woman's lady pond? Ever had to do that? I know you looking stern at that. She's like, I don't know about that. I know that string ain't long enough sometimes. I know it, you know. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know that string can get lost, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, fellas, if you've never done it before, you know, that's how you show your lady you appreciate them, you know what I mean? That's how you really show them that you appreciate them. You're really willing to go to the depths to find their fucking mystery shit. And, you know, just know that you can get through it. Every man can get through that situation 100%. All right? You just got to go in there. You got to fish through the thing. And the girl's going to be like, you know, a little bit to the left, maybe. And you're like, is it right there? And you're like, oh, maybe. No, that's not it. Try going up a little bit. And you're like, I think I found it. And then sometimes if you pull it fast enough, you run them up like a lawnmower, like, you know, like it feel real fucking good, you know? But other than that, once you get it out, you know, that you just to see the relief from your girl's face and shit, you know in their eyes that they appreciate you, you know? And then, you know, once you get done with that, take a deep breath and let out that big, you know, that's what you do, you know what I mean? Because that shit is real. All right, I got the light, hell yeah. So I'm reaching the briefcase of fate. That's what you call it, right? Briefcase of fate. I'm going to reach in the briefcase of fate, and we're going to talk about this subject. That's going to be our interview topic. All right, here we go. Noah. Ooh, these are all laminated. Oh, Cards Against Humanity. Viagra. Oh, my God. So what's that subscription like, Noah? What's it like? Let me know.
Generic brand.
Yeah, I know you can't afford the real shit. Let's just be honest.
Hard for 2 hours.
I know. Oh, man. You fucking know, bro. Your blood pressure is probably as good as Greasy Gordo's. That's why that fucking shit don't know. But anybody else, make some noise if you use Viagra. Yeah, fellas. Fucking say that woo proudly, son. I'm talking about. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let them know. You gotta let them know that you're prepared, you know? Every lady loves a prepared man in the fucking game. So wear that blue pill proudly. All right, I guess that's my time. I'm Sean K, the showman, everybody. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Don't ever tell.
That was Sean K, the showman, everybody. Sean
You
K.
said don't ever tell that tampon joke? I did it at my last one and it killed. You know? Let's just say I pulled that one out real good, all right?
All right, on deck is JP, but right now we're gonna get Joshua Stramiello, everybody. Joshua Stramiello. Oh yeah.
What's up, two douchebags in jackets in a row? Yeah, I'm in a jacket, but I'm not, like, I don't identify as a guy in a jacket right now. Like, no bullshit. I got this from a Goodwill for $8.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like, there's going to be a homeless guy that tries to get his life together next week. He's like, I just need a jacket for this job interview. And fuck that guy. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say, I care more about making 3 strangers laugh. Usually, a girl said I look like a guy from Law and Order. Special Victims Unit. I was like, the lawyer, the judge. She was like, yeah. Joke's on her. She fell asleep before the movie was over. So, yeah, for different reasons. Let's see. I think it's bad that we like make people fill out background checks for jobs. Like, you can't work at 7-Eleven if you have a criminal history. It's like, you want someone to rob a 7-Eleven? That's how you get them to rob a 7-Eleven. It's like, no, sorry, man, you can't work here. It's like, all right, fuck. Well, since I'm here, can I fucking rob you? I got nothing left. I got no other options. I don't believe in that joke either. You guys, that's the appropriate amount of response. Let's do one that I think has likes. You ever hear that Planet Fitness? Show of hands here. Anybody here have a Planet membership but you don't go? That's pretty much their thing. Planet Fitness says that they're a judgment-free zone. That's their logo, judgment-free zone. I don't think it's true, though. I think the Special Olympics is the real judgment-free zone. Because, like, if you didn't know it was the Special Olympics, and you just went to the gym and you saw 40 special needs people training for intense athletics, you'd have some judgy thoughts, right? I mean, you wouldn't say it, but you'd be like, the fuck kind of game are they training for? You know? Or should they be throwing the javelin? I don't think they should have a point on it. Can we get a soft tip for this person's javelin? Or like a javelin trainer or something? You'd be judgy. My girlfriend doesn't really have a job, but she says she does. She's an amateur sex coach. This is not like a cool brag. This isn't like, ooh, look at all the kinky shit I do. This is more like, well, have you ever seen Coach Carter? Or Rudy? Or any movie with an angry coach who micromanages? Like, that's my sex. He's like, do you even want to win? I came here to come. What did you come here to do? Yeah, sounds like you also have been with some disappointing men. Yeah. Well, if you want your man to be less disappointing, give my girlfriend some money and she'll scream at him. I don't know. I'm tired of paying for everything. Where am I guys? I was at the airport. This is not an airport joke. We're not jacket airport joke. I wouldn't. What's the deal with security? These people aren't. We're not flying people here in this gym. We're a free comedy show on a Thursday, right? We're steal from a homeless person. The last jacket. So if I just get a jacket, my luck's gonna turn around. I'm sorry. No, Fuck, I forgot. These are all new. I give you guys new jokes every week, or at least I try to. Okay. Yeah, so I was at the airport the other week, and I saw a woman hit her kid. Her kid was like 2, and her kid wanted to stand up. Had been like sitting down for and she hit it. I was like, fuck, she'll hit it for that. What is she gonna do when the kid fucks up? You know what I mean? Like, and then I was like, man, it's weird that we hit kids. Who got hit by their parent? I got hit. Everyone? You got fucking hit. Don't, you got hit so hard you don't even remember it. I don't think. I blacked out from 3 to 18, but I don't think I got hit. It's weird that we hit little kids, though, because little kids are stupid. Like, a 2-year-old is so stupid, like, they don't even know, like, they can't shit in their pants. They're going to, like, shit in their pants. But then you hit them, they're just going to think you're a violent parent. They're not going to realize that poop goes in the toilet. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. It's weird. Like, I wouldn't hit my girlfriend when she's dumb. I would threaten to hit her because she's an adult who understands threats. But kids are, your kid's going to fuck up and, like, spill water, and then you hit your kid, and your kid's just going to learn that, like, you're a bad parent. Like, that's all they're going to learn. So I think we should hit our kids less, but elaborately, psychologically torment them more. Like a kid needs to know you're in control. Yeah. I don't like this wokeness. We're woke these days. Unlike that girl on my date. Hey! That's a callback. Unlike me, I never call back. I'm a cheater and a douchebag in a jacket. Yeah, you've seen the type. We've all done. Yeah, I think we're getting too woke these days. Like, we're getting so woke that, like, a white guy won't even get upset when his white wife has a black kid anymore. Just be like, fuck, I guess I'm okay with it. But I feel like I should have questions, but now they're racist, Like, it's my child. This is my child, LeBron. My wife loves me and is loyal. That's how woke we are. No? What if you had a white baby and your black husband was like,
I'd be moving around.
What I thought. You got to dip, dodge. If you can dodge a dodgeball, you can dodge your husband. Last joke. You guys heard of, no, not that one. Not that one.
My mom's bipolar, and I have a lot of arguments with her, which are tough because she is not constrained by reality. Like she can just make, like it's like arguing with a guess your own adventure book. Like she can go, she has no limits on her imagination and her ability to change it. So I was arguing with her today, and I was like, I think you should take your meds. And she's like, why? You're not a doctor. And I was like, well, yeah, but like 40 doctors told you to take your meds. And she's like, yeah, but sometimes doctors are wrong. I was like, yeah, but you've definitely been wrong 40 times. And she's like, causation does not prove correlation. I'm like, that is backwards. She's like, Obama. All right, that's that's all the jokes I wanted to do. Thank you guys. That's my time.
Hell yeah. Joshua Strong Yellow.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. All right, we're going to keep it rolling. This next comedian, very funny guy, JP Hinsdale.
All right, that is a perfectly lukewarm hello. Thank you. This is just the right amount of people I wanted to disappoint tonight, so this is going to work out great for both of us. Man, I'm single. I feel like my clothes tell you that better than I could, but it's weird out there. I'm doing the best I can. I'm actually looking to join a throuple. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be in a committed relationship, but I'm only willing to do a third of the work. It's like, we don't have to fuck, but you really need to help me with my keys. Seriously, we can't leave. Nah, man, it's rough, man. I was flirting with this girl at the bar, and I thought things were going great. And then she's like, hey, if you're lucky, I'll give you herpes tonight. I was like, man, I'm not really looking for that kind of commitment. It's like, whew. It's rough, dude. It's rough. It's confusing, man. I mean, no, just fuck it, man. It's like whatever. I was at a strip club during the day recently. Like no particular reason. I was just trying to get my mom's engagement ring back. Going to a strip club during the day. Okay, here we go. Going to a strip club during the day is weird, right? Yeah. Like he didn't even hesitate, you know. No, you know. Yeah, it's going to a strip club during the day is weird. Going to the strip club during the day is kind of like going to a haunted house at night. It's dark. You feel like you're not supposed to be in there. The walls are covered in ectoplasm. And seeing a stripper during the day is weird too. Seeing a stripper during the day is kind of like seeing Batman during the day. It's like they both got cool costumes. You can see the scars. Batman and strippers, they got a lot in common, man. Batman fights crime. Stripper fights crime. I mean, the catch and release is a little different for the stripper, but like needless to say, she does keep criminals occupied for an unspecified amount of time. And if you ever read a comic book that's better than Batman, fuck yeah. Batman's parents are dead. Stripper's parents are dead to her. So give it up for Batman and Rock, buddy. Come on. Fucking yeah, fuck yeah. Daytime strippers, or as I like to call them, first responders. Drop on a lot of grenades for you ladies. Where's their fucking parade? I don't know. I don't know what I want to talk about, man. I've been watching that thing this week on that killer, that serial killer. You know, fucking. No, Angela Lansbury. Fucking Murder, She Wrote. Come on, man. Everywhere she went, there was a murder. Like everywhere, dude. She left her, like she'd leave her town, there was a murder. She'd come back, there was another murder. It's like she was murdered. Like, and her own, like the cops would let her in on the shit. And it was always like, what qualified her? She wrote about murders that she probably committed. It's like decades worth of killing. It's amazing. I mean, I guess rest in power, Queen. I don't know. Give her come ups. That's what it's about. I don't know. I don't keep up with shit. I don't like I try to watch the news, man. Like there's wars and shit going on, but like everybody's super upset about Chris Pratt being Super Mario. I don't get, but this is the thing, man. Why is it first? It was the ass thing that was confusing because it's like, what do you say Italians have big asses or small asses? Are we going in the right direction? What is body positivity for a fucking computer game? I don't know. But then it was like the other thing. Well, he's not Italian. Super Mario is literally what a Japanese dude from the 80s thought an Italian person was. You get that? He's like, oh, I need the swords and I saved the princess. That's what they thought. It's not real. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Let's just get fucked up. It's dumb. I don't know. I do the best I can. I'm not a good person. That's the problem. I need to get right with Jesus. For real. Like, I catch myself doing like bad things. I was late to work today, man. And like not for a good reason. I was at Walmart and this and look, I can say this because I got brain damage. A girl with severe autism and a dinosaur helmet kind of adopted a Nigerian family. For real. Like it was like she would not leave. Like the dad was like, literally, we left Nigeria for this. That's the only reason why I know, man. It was like, whoa. I'm just sitting there and it's like there's no good way out of this. And then I was like, I need to go to work, My lunch break's almost over. And then she's like, my parents kicked me out of my house because I made it smell like peaches. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta follow these people around and find out what this is about. Because I'm not leaving. That's not a good reason to do things. I don't know. It's my bad things keep happening to me. Is my time up?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry.
You're good.
I don't have time for a card or anything, right? Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.
All right, awesome. JP Hinsdale, everybody. JP Hinsdale. All right, we're going to keep it rolling. This next guy, I just did a show with in Denton this past weekend in the basement of a fucking pasta joint. It was actually a good show, but it was the King of the Trailer Park Comedy Tour. Yeah, it went exactly how it sounds. Yeah. I wrote a joke. While JP was up here, I wrote a joke. He made me think of something. I'm going to test it out on you guys. I wrote this 5 seconds ago. I was watching a documentary recently about a couple serial killers with low IQs. They were traveling around the country on a motorized scooter practicing cannibalism. It's called Dumb and Dumber. I'm an idiot. I tried. Get up. We're going to get Eddie Trevino up here. All right, this next guy's a very funny guy. He's a good friend of the show. Make some noise for Busco Jones, everybody. Busco Mother Jones. Hell yeah.
Yay. All right, well, a little bit about me. When I was in my 20s, I thought I was gay. Turned out I was just really bad with women. I had no idea. I was raised by a woman, still couldn't figure that shit out. I thought she was supposed to be the nice guy, right? That's what women wanted. Not at all. Not at all. My fate all changed when I saw a woman one time, and the thought in my brain was, I'm going to fuck her. And I never had that thought in my brain because I was raised by a woman who told me to respect women. Long story short, I did. We had a child. It worked out swimmingly. When you put your mind to something, you can get whatever you want at the end of the day. I do know that had I known in my 20s, in my 40s, I'd be attempting stand-up comedy and still waiting tables and married to a girl I went to high school with living in my hometown. I would have taken my drug dealing career much more seriously in college. I didn't see there was an out then, but looking back now, I got the complexion for protection in North Texas, right? But all stitches get stitches. You mean federal employees? No, we don't get stitches. We'll be fine. Dallas is home to some of the most corrupt cops and fucking people in the world. This is like the home. If you go to subscribe to North Texas, it's like where all the criminals of the world come under the protection of the biggest corporate criminal enterprise ever, the Southern Baptist Convention. Right? And they do whatever they want. It's amazing. They're done because of zoning. It's what keeps it alive is zoning, keeping people away from each other, giving certain people parts of things that they want so they can keep their culture alive. Fuck off. If you cut country, fuck your culture. Like, you're getting this country because you ratted out or snitched on or got away from your culture to come here to pursue your own individual interests. Because like all of us, you're a capitalist, individualist person. So stop with the kumbaya shit. This fucking country is founded on genocide and sadness. Like, let's not acting like it's something it's not. This isn't Disney, folks. I mean, we can. I guess it's good. That's what people love. Like, women love Disney the way that dudes love porn. Like, they both think that they're real. Like, if you think they're real, you're retarded. Like, you are literally the problem with society. Like, you think that shit is the way things work, you're an idiot. Like, you deserve all the bad things that happen to you in life if you believe in those things. I don't know. Porn's a weird one though, right? Like, I was exposed too early, so haven't been able to figure it out. Let's see here. So I was raised in Texas, so I do remember the first time I was called a faggot. Anybody else? Right, it's a rite of passage as a man in Texas. You're gonna get called, whether you are or not. It's just fucking unconsequential. It's just what homophobic dudes do. They project fucking horribly. The time it happened to me the first time, I was about 8 years old. I moved to this new neighborhood, and I was being forced to fight by older kids against the younger new kid in town. Which, when you think about it, like a bunch of dudes forcing other younger kids, they seem like the gay dudes, right? They seem like you're the ones who are in the homoerotic shit. I was just trying to play like a normal kid. Y'all gated up on us. I don't know what happened there. But, like, yeah, it's weird because I had another closer for that one. Yeah, it's strange. It's a strange idea there. Yeah. What's up, Betty?
What's up?
Chill. All I know is they say they rate the women are like the deeper the species.
Oh, sit back down. Sit back down.
The more thought-provoking. They think that's the one. Because men, we're just dumb, big, stupid animals, which I don't disagree with either. I think we're all dumb, stupid animals. But I think it's coming. If you think about it, women really at this point in time, like, truly, like, all they need to be happy kind of is like some money and a dildo. Like, you know, like that. I mean, like, you really, like, they're having to make AI robots for men to be happy. You know what I mean? We're much more complicated than I think we've ever been credit for at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We never know. We'll never know. And on this, I'll just say, hey, you were Chinese. You know Chinese women? You ever heard of them binding their feet? You ever heard that shit? It's horrible. It's like fucking one of those little things people have done to women. You know why they did it? So they couldn't fucking run. Like, who the fuck want to be around? Well, yeah, I know, but that's the joke. You can't run. Anyway, yeah. But yes, that was the actual. That's the horrible reason to keep their feet small, because they wanted a weird fetish or something. They wanted to keep them small, infantile people. Like, I don't know. Strange. I think we should grow up and fuck as adults. Keep things small, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Hell yeah. Busco Jones.
Busco.
Where the fuck is Muhammad?
Where's Muhammad?
All right. Well, since Muhammad's not in here, we're gonna go ahead.
Sit down.
We're gonna get Eddie Trevino up here. Very funny guy. You can see him all over DFW.
Thank you. Have a seat. Who would have thought Busco Jones was gonna walk two black women out of the room? Who would have thought? I would have thought. He called. It was pretty sad at first, right? He was talking about he's still waiting tables. As soon as he said that, I was like, God damn, I'll kill myself, bro. Like, you fat and ugly. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call people ugly, but have you ever met a person so ugly, like even Scorpion from Mortal Kombat is like, stay over there. Never? No? Mortal Kombat fans. I just got out of jail. Make some noise for me. Just got out of jail. It's not what you think. I didn't commit any crimes. I had tickets, and I just decided to stop because I had too much time on myself. You know, like a fucking bitch, right? I spent 8 hours in jail. Did not get out. I knew I was getting out that day. I didn't know when. It still fucking sucked. It felt like I did some hard time, bro. I was ready to get tatted up. I was ready to fucking box somebody when I got out. You know, but what sucked about it, there was actually real criminals in there holding cell with me. You know, like somebody beat up his girl. There was a drug addict that came there with a blue faux hawk. what's crazy about it, he banged on a door and was fucking yelling at the staff there for some Tums. He was like, he needed some Tums. Like, how did he know that Tums was gonna be available? I didn't know this, but like, he was fucking crying for some Tums. And he got Tums. And I was like, holy shit, he got Tums. As soon as he ate the Tums, he fucking threw up in the middle of the floor. And I'm like, fuck, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody relate to jail? All right, let's move on. I watched this movie called Luckiest Girl Alive on Netflix. You watched it? It's fucking great, ain't it? That made me realize how bad I treat women. It's fucking terrible. I started tearing up because like every girl has their story of some man being a fucking asshole or trying to touch you, and you can't tell nobody because you don't want to start no shit. You don't want to start no drama. You ain't gonna tell your mama. Like they're gonna look at you a certain way, just like her mom looked at her. So I was like, fuck, man, this shit sucks. But then I started realizing when Trump said make America great again, I was like, I thought he meant putting women back in the kitchen. I was like, fuck, I would have voted for him. I don't know. That sucked. That didn't work together. You guys could walk. I mean, I'm sorry. You guys could go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying new shit out. I recently got signed to an agency, Linda McAllister out of Waxahachie. Thank you very much. For all you new comics that are just starting, I'll let you know, doing comedy in Dallas. If you're not a good person, good luck. You could be the funniest in the world, but if you're not a good person, it's not going to work for you here, which sucks. I started doing comedy here 10 years ago, and I remember when my first risk that I ever took, I came on stage, and I tried to convince people that I was Jesus, and I'm back, and I look like this. It didn't fucking work, bro. People just did not accept that. And if I was Jesus, I would have sent all those motherfuckers to hell, but I wasn't. And they didn't believe it. And it was so bad that I didn't get like no applause. You know, when you leave and the host comes on stage and like, give it up for Eddie one more time. Like a sympathy clap. I didn't even get that shit, bro. Like I heard my footsteps walking off stage. Like I went to the bar with red face. Do y'all know what that means? Like it was the worst fucking set I had in my life. And it just told me, what Dallas tried to tell me, don't take no risk. Stay safe, be good, clever. I was like, fuck that. I don't look up to clever comedians. I look up to shitty people. Fuck Richard Pryor, he burned himself. That's my motherfucking dude right there. Bernie Mac, he ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Eddie Murphy, he has a lot of kids. I want to get there someday. Another thing I wanted to work on, it was had to do with fuck, I forgot. Give me a second. You guys you look like you're ready to go, and you don't want to be rude. Yeah, that guy's chilling. Thank you for saying that. My ass is hurting right now. I met a guy yesterday. I didn't know how much I liked Joe Rogan. Anybody like Joe Rogan in here? I didn't know how much I liked the guy because there was this guy with glasses who was like, Joe Rogan's irresponsible with his platform, and he got Spider-Man on me. He was like, with great responsibility, or whatever the line is, right? And I was just so upset at this guy. I was like, what do you mean? If you're gonna hold Joe Rogan accountable, you gotta hold Beyonce accountable. You know what I mean? What's she doing? You gotta hold NWA accountable. NWA was talking about fuck the police. You know, society didn't like to hear that shit. They didn't want them to be like, you can't say that. People are gonna follow you. And he was being a hypocrite talking about, yeah, but they meant it. I hated that type of white. I'm sorry. I just hated that guy for what he stood for. And if I had a gun, oof. Yeah, I would have shot his ass. I swear to God, I would have shot his ass. I would have went to jail for the I don't know. Damn, this crowd sucks. I think my timing's all right, but no jokes. Thank you. I like your glasses. They're fresh. Oh, fuck yeah. I have a girlfriend now. Thanks. She's all right. My ex though, she's pretty crazy. Like I'll get an email from Domino's, like a spam email, and she'll be like, "Is this from one of your bitches?" And I'm like, "No, it's just a fucking spam email." It's like, this is the way a bitch from Domino's try to communicate with you to let you know that you gotta call her up and hit her up. I was like, baby, I would never cheat on Pizza Hut like that. Like I would never do that. This sucks. I fucking suck right now. Should I be more Mexicano, man? Hey, fuck the white people, right? Damn, man. I haven't felt like this in a while. I went to LA and I thought everybody in LA sucked, but I'm starting to feel like Dallas is getting there, bro. Like, ugh. Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna come up here and be like, brown people, right? Shit. You know, I do want to say that I forgot everything that I was going to say. I'm just so crunk right now because I got money now. And you guys working on it. Not you guys, because you guys are not comics, right? You're just enjoying the mic. I'm talking to you guys. And no, you're good. You could probably get money however you want. You're a woman. You can do whatever you want. You go to IHOP and make some money. This is so gay. You know, I'll be okay with you guys calling me a faggot when I get up. I'm okay with that. Fuck man, I'm gonna beat my kids tonight. I'm gonna get out because even if I have a clever ass fucking joke, I don't think it's gonna work. And I don't think you guys got a sense of humor tonight. You guys are funny. You haven't given me the light, so hold on. I'm gonna try.
I gave you the light, and then I turned it off because I thought.
Fuck! I'm out of here. I don't want to waste your time. Thank you guys. I'm gonna be right here for a second, and I gotta go. Thank you.
All right, Eddie Trevino, everybody. Hell yeah. All right, this next comic, very strange guy.
Oh, fuck. I've been waiting for this guy to come
Make some noise for Double D, everybody.
Double D.
It's fucking Double D.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, luckily I'm feeling better, but earlier my stomach was all fucked up. I had some fast food from a place that I'm sure y'all have heard of. It's called McDonald's. They got a lot of finger foods. All right, let's see what I got. I don't know if anybody in here has ever went ghost hunting, but I have. I go a lot. What I like to do is get naked and rock hard and just stand out there and be like, all right, ghost, here I am. If you're a hot lady, ghost, let's get it on. But if you're a dude, fuck off. Yeah, I've had a lot of sexual relationships with ghosts over the years. They've been excellent. I've only been fooled one time. There was a guy disguising his voice as a woman. And man, that ghost booty hole sure did feel like a lap flounder.
Jesus Christ. These fucking comedians are like goddamn hyenas fucking holding these ladies hostage and shit. Please don't leave.
I'm leaving, bro.
Go do an actual comedy show. You won't have to beg people to stay here.
Hell yeah.
Please stay.
All right, anyway, keep going. Sorry.
So there's a porn star goes by the name Lana Rhodes. She just recently quit, and she said that porn is just like they're treated like a circus act, and porn is fake. So I guess she really wasn't stuck in that dryer. For the ones that don't know, that don't watch porn, there's a porn category called stuck porn, where a lady gets stuck, then a guy shows up right behind her and gives her a right good shagging. Hilarious. There's another porn star that goes by the name Adriana Cheche. She just got her back broke out, but not from shooting porn, because she recently quit as well. Her pussy has taken a pounding over the years, but not as much as this one lady. She just had her 22nd child. If I was
her uterus, I'd commit suicide, baby. So I got gasoline on my hands the other day, and now my hands are beatbox, baby. Check it out.
Comedy.
All right, I'm gonna wait till 3 minutes, then I'm gonna get it on with.
Hell yeah.
So the other day, I was just chilling, like a villain up in the ceiling, and I heard a voice that said, "Build it, and they will come." So I built the Glorio, and they come down right over the goddamn floor, and they didn't clean up a goddamn thing, because they're dicks. Dicks don't clean up a fucking thing. Is that 3 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, good enough. Interview me, baby. Interview me.
Hey man. Hell yeah. Give it up for this guy. What's
Double D.
Double D. Give it up for Double D. Hey, one thing. Why do you wear the mask?
I wasn't at first, then I started wearing it, and it makes me be a little bit crazier.
I like the way you do your voice.
Yeah, I like this right here, baby.
I like that right there.
Yeah, it just
I
makes
put
it
my
more.
dick in their fucking glory hole, and I like it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Because then I can talk about eating people and fucking corpses, then you'll be like, yeah, I believe that.
So when you decided to do the fart sounds, like in your head, like that shit was gonna murder.
I didn't even think it would like murder that much, but once I did it, people started laughing. So
I
was just
laughed.
like,
Yeah, he's killed here a few times with that.
I mean, I like it.
I don't even know how to fucking do that.
I feel like he's like a week of what Tom Murphy had when he started. When he the first time Tom Murphy started comedy, I feel like that fort shit. That's Tom Murphy.
Yeah.
He did that shit. Hell yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Since June 2nd.
June 2nd. Nice. All right.
Oh, yeah. Have you got on any shows?
Yeah, he's thrown me on like 2. The one in Oklahoma.
He went to Oklahoma with us.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
one other one.
How was it?
It was fun. A lot of old couples.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if they'll like this or
Gracie
not.
Gordo walked like a bunch of real old people. In
Oh, man.
Oklahoma.
I believe that.
Yeah. It was fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Like this right now.
Yeah, and this is my first time doing comedy sober. So it's kind of weird.
Very nice.
You're sober and you're in costume.
Ooh, yeah.
I fucking like it, dude. I like it.
Happy Halloween, bitches.
Yeah, baby!
All right.
Hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
And I didn't do bullshit because it sounded like bullshit.
Keep doing it, bro. Keep bullshitting, man.
I was talking to Noah, but he was jerking off on the computer looking at, I think that's gay porn.
I can see what I'm looking at, you dumb shit. All right.
Oh, yeah!
I wish your parents was here.
I think fucking Muhammad left. I think Muhammad got pissed because he kept getting bumped. I bumped like 3 people.
I mean, it's not your fault.
That's true. All right, we're gonna get this next guy up here. Everyone makes a noise for Double D.
Yeah, Double
All
D.
right, cool. Next comedian goes by the name of Cody Bond.
Cody Bond. Give it up for Cody Bond. Hey guys, by the way, I'm sorry for talking shit. I'm just feeling myself too much, but I'll be back.
Lady, don't let these guys hold you fucking hostage. Right? If you need to leave, fucking get the hell out of here. They need to go to a comedy show to get them fucking.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Cody Bond. I gotta say this first and foremost. I fucking hate my name, specifically my last name. You can probably guess why. Because one of you out there wants to fucking say it, like the same as every fucking like person that takes my ID, like a clerk or like a fucking airport person or a cop. They fucking take my ID and they're always like, Bond, Cody Bond. Like, fuck you, dude. You're not fucking original, man. No, so like, I on my Twitter, my comedy page, I go by Ketamine. Okay, it's a mixture of 2 words, 2 drugs technically. Ketamine, which unless you are a veterinarian or an overprivileged white kid that listens to alien music, what the fuck that is. But I'm here to tell you that it is it's a psychedelic kind of like a white powder kind of situation. At one time, I did an ounce of ketamine in about 8 to 10 days. I really don't fucking know. But I'm going to tell you, I don't really look at it like a drug binge. I look at it like a very fast, very expensive weight loss program. Like, fucking, where's Greasy Gordo? He needs to take some fucking like tips from me over here. I will tell you right now, I don't have a whole lot of one-liners in my jokes because I can never do one line. You know what I'm saying? The second part of my name, would obviously be cocaine. And it's not because I love cocaine. It's because I feel like cocaine. And the fact that everybody uses me, even people that say they don't. You know what I'm saying? You go to a party and you bring cocaine, you're not going back home with that cocaine, my friends. Like, that shit ain't never going to happen. But, with drugs comes my favorite activity, which is going to raves. Has anybody here ever been to a rave? Any raves out here? All right. I fucking love raves. It's not like when you go to a bar, you know what I'm saying? When you go to a bar, you kind of like know exactly what the fuck's going to happen. It's going to be like a drunk guy trying to fight, another drunk guy trying to fuck, and there's going to be some like drunk chick either trying to fuck everybody or she's going to be crying in the corner while her friend consoles her, talking about, Becky, it's okay. We'll find your phone. Tyler's not going to beat you tonight. You can come to my house. It's going to be fine. Like, that's what you expect at a bar. If you go to a rave, you don't know what the fuck to expect. I actually like to call it the human zoo. Because, like, in the end, you have no idea what's going to happen when somebody just eats an unknown amount of drugs, bro. Like, for instance, once I was at a rave, dude, I'm sitting out there just smoking, fucking chilling, and this fucked up chick runs out and she fucking, like, grabs a trash can. You're like, oh, fuck, dude, she's going to puke. And she grabs it. No, she doesn't puke. She goes, she starts screaming in the bottom of a fucking trash can. I'm here to tell you, dude, I've taken a lot of drugs in my life, but, like, I don't know what combination of drugs you have to take to start screaming into the void at the bottom of a fucking trash can, dude. If raves are like the human zoo, though, music festivals are like the fucking jungle, all right? I went to my first music festival recently, and I gotta say, man, if you haven't noticed, I kind of have a raspy voice and cough. It's because I got something called the Look flu or Festi flu. And it's just a situation where everybody's so fucking nice there that everybody wants to hug you. So, like, we all leave with this weird sickness. It's not corona. Like, I fucking took a test for that. But, like, it is fucking horrible, dude. But it's fucking wild, bro. 12,000 people, there's going to be situations out there. And, like, one of the things we like to do out there is fuck with each other because everybody's tripping balls on something, right? Like, for instance, I was out in the middle of this, like, wooded area out there in the middle of the night. Tripping balls. I look down the sand. There's like a little elevation. And I fucking like pick it up and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, look at this shit. I look over and there's another fucking guy and he's looking at me going, what the fuck is this shit? And without saying anything, I just looked dead in the eye and go, oh, and fucking ate it. And he was like, what the fuck? It blew his fucking mind, right? Or like there's a situation where like I was tripping too hard to like roll a joint, right? And I'm just sitting on the ground and I fucking just had my weed in my hand. And I just started looking around and I started going, and eventually this fucking beautiful chick comes out. She just pops out of her crowd. She's like, what's wrong, baby? You need some help? And I was like, yeah. And she sits down and like starts rolling me a blunt personally. And like, first of all, I wasn't so much focused on the fact that she was beautiful, right? I was focused on the fact that her nails were like 8 fucking inches long. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking pro if you could do that, brother. Like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, a fucking like goblin man steps out of the tree line in between us with his fucking 8 feet long legs and just goes, hi, you like your rave? Yeah! And just like walks the fuck off. And I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? But, I guess I'll close it off with this, man. You're probably looking up here and you're like, oh, fucking shit. Here's another guy on his fucking talking about drugs with his sunglasses on stage. Bro, you're not Mitch Hedberg. It's like, bro, listen, Mitch Hedberg was a legend. I love Mitch Hedberg, love him to death. But I'm going to reach the age of 40. You know what I'm saying? You guys, thank you. My name is Cody Bond, a.k.a. Kenny Kane. Thank you so much.
Cody Bond. Hell yeah. The fucking illegitimate son of Hunter S. Thompson. Hell yeah. You definitely look like you go to fucking raves. Shit, dude. Hell yeah. I can respect that. Do we need to change out the fucking mic? Did you say you have some kind of weird flu we've never heard of? What is happening?
No, I took a coronavirus. It's all good.
Okay, cool. All right. The next guy coming to the stage to get the fucking Wook flu or whatever the fuck that was. Make some noise for Dante, everybody. It's motherfucking Dante. Yeah.
All were expecting a black comic, weren't you? All right. A little bit. It's fine. I get it. Oh, shit, man. I came up here with no plan. Didn't even fucking think I was doing a mic tonight. I want to get intimate because there's like
one actual table here in all comics. Thank you guys for sticking around, Coco and Shauna. Give it up for Coco and Shauna, you guys. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Putting up with our bullshit. You guys see that new Dahmer special? Yeah. I'm torn on that, you know? Because I just know someone's going to watch it out there one day and be like, oh my God. Jesus, he ate 17. Oh, they made a movie about this guy. Shit, I could beat that. Right? Like, I'm tempted to eat 18 people just so they fucking make a new documentary. They have like 9 Dahmer specials now. And the best one was with your boy Hawkeye, right? Jeremy Renner. We remember this one? No? Okay. Watch better movies, people. Get back up here. What else did I want to talk about? I like to smoke weed at work. It's fine, you guys. Those kids practically teach themselves to swim. No, I do like to smoke weed at work, though. Work in tech, so nobody be a fucking narc. Got some tech jokes for you guys. When you're computing slow, you know what you're supposed to do? Just give it a bit. Nice. Finally got some dorks in the crowd. That usually does not do well. When your computer gets hungry, sometimes it might ask you for a bite. Too much? Okay. Shit. I really like this briefcase Destiny, so we're going to fiddle around with that tonight. Hell yeah. Is this like an interview situation, or is this just a pick it up fucking talk about it?
It's just a topic that you can riff on.
Topic I can riff.
Your improv skills.
Let me get a good one here, then. A necro-pedophile. So he fucks dead kids, is what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to support this, or?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't support it, in case anyone's curious. Don't fuck dead kids. Don't fuck alive kids, honestly.
Yeah. Is it worse or better?
It's tough, you know? Well, it depends how fresh the body is, I guess. Yeah. Too real? Okay. Necro-pedophile. Fuck. I can't do anything with that. So I'm going to tell you guys a real joke. Tell you guys a little story about my old man, but before I do, I got to preface it with he is a felon, did a hard time in prison. That's right, you guys. They get a white one once in a while. He got out when I was about 11, right? He came back. It's cool. And probably tell you guys what he did, right? Have a little fun with it. Have a little he owned a biker bar, married through. It wasn't murder. Who's got a guess out there? Come on, comics, one table. My old man did 10 years in prison. You got any guesses to why?
Necrophilia?
Was it murder? No, robbery. Anything else? Has no one seen Sons of Anarchy? Drugs, you guys. Come on. Drugs. No, he got popped moving coke. He guns in that show. Fuck, you see it. He got popped moving coke, and it wasn't like a cool amount. Like it wasn't even like Escobar. It was one brick. Like, oh, fucking really? Fine, I guess. But no. So the story I want to tell you guys. I got caught drinking in high school once. Class trip. You know, they got us dead to rights, made us pour the booze out, all that shit. I started freaking out. Like, what do I do? I need a felon's advice on this, right? So I went home, told my old man. I was like, hey, we got caught busted drinking at school. What do I do? Do I lie? Do I tell the truth? And he was like, look, they're gonna want to talk to you tomorrow. You call me, I'll come in. I'm like, all right, whatever. Sure enough, the next day I'm at school.
Dante to the principal's office. Dante to the principal's office. The white one. Dante to the principal's office. Thank you.
So I go in all cocky, right? Like, man, there's not a chair up here. I didn't say shit without my phone call. And they're looking at me like, all right, I guess we'll give this idiot a phone call. Call my old man. Immediately, he's like, I'm on my way. Click. I didn't even get a word in. What does that mean, right? I guess it means he's going to take his sweet fucking time, because I sat outside the office like an asshole while every other kid who was drinking got called in. Was like, don't say shit, man. They can get us as long as we don't say anything. Right? Don't break. My old man finally shows up. We go in and sit down and talk to the principal. He looks at the principal. He says, all right, Tom, we know every kid you brought in here today was drinking. What am I doing here? He looks back. He says, we got a lot of angry parents. We just want some answers. My old man says, all right, fair enough. What do you got for me, Dante? That's in defense, dude? Why did I bring you here? Like, I just waited 2 hours for this bullshit. I don't know. I'm running late. Do we want to do this interview shit? Do I want to get off? I do want to do the interview shit real quick before we get off. I don't know, not even an interview shit. This isn't funny. Noah, you want to grow this mic?
Yeah, why?
Booze. Seriously, you do something. How many comics show up every week?
10 to 15.
10 to 15. Everybody pitching $5. You do like the free tables, get a free pitcher.
I don't have pictures here. You tried to ask them about.
What the fuck? What kind of bar is this? All right. Well, I'm gonna get off. Thank you guys. I'm down today.
All right. Thank you. Very nice. All right, cool. We're gonna keep it going. This next comic goes by the name of Mike Umbrella. Everybody, it's fucking Mike Umbrella. Pretty sure that's definitely his real name, Mike Umbrella.
That is absolutely my real name. I just want to say that there was a lot of jokes today that like I genuinely found funny. I'm just way too coked up to make my mouth work. So I really do enjoy this play because the racial undertones are just so fucking loud on each spectrum. Half the people around want to like, you know, like they're supporting BLM. The other half wants to fucking interject crack into the audience and make people dependent on government. So speaking of that, I try to be very, very PC. So I moved from a town in Pennsylvania, and you know, I thought I knew gay people. I knew 3. I moved to Dallas, and apparently, like that's not even the tip. As much as they try, they proved it's just not even the tip. So I have a coworker. He's a really good friend of mine, but goddamn, is that motherfucker touchy constantly. Like I'm like, dude, look, man, like stop fucking touching me. Like I'm not all right with that. Like if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be sitting in jail some jokes about how my person pocket size. But so I look at him and I told him, I'm like, hey man, like stop. He's like, no, like I don't want to keep doing. I'm like, look, just for fucking principle's sake, I'm gonna run out, suck every one dick and punch you in the mouth so it's no longer a hate crime. Today I learned that there's a thing called cheese mines. Does anyone know what cheese mine is? So no government really subsidized farmers to build like it's not like I can't even wrap my head around it. So I this lady rabbit hole as I'm bartending and she's telling me about this cheese mine and then ties it into how it went into like, you know, government back in the day. It was government cheese. That's what we get. So fucking from that, she moves on to the fact that she grew up in a hippie commune, and she's like, yeah, you know, like my parents grew up, they didn't care about anything. You know, they like if they want to have a bonfire and jump on a trampoline, it's all fine as long as they still get government cheese. And I'm like, well, isn't that a little bit like against itself? And she's like, no, because you know those who don't want anything, like you know, still rely on it. She's like, you know, they went out, they did all these kind of crazy things. Like, and I was like, all right, well, can you elaborate? And she's like, I was like, so like, is it fucking like, are you drinking the Kool-Aid or is it going to your neighbor's house and like seeing the color pineapple out front? And she like, wouldn't really give a good answer. And I was like, all right, like, can you elaborate, Jones, or do you like, is it like, or are you fucking with a bowl? And fuck, you know what? Dude, I don't know. I was confident when I came up here, and I'm just fucking drowning. The whole point of it is, you know, if you're in a situation and one of the options to suck things to your coworker, I would opt against that. So, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Why are you such a piece of shit?
It all started when my father touched me.
Why is your such a piece of shit?
I don't know. He's dead now, so I can't really ask him. But
that's true.
So that's actually true. My sister's watching this right now, so I know God just rolled her eyes so hard. I love when people are like, "Oh, you're tall. How tall's your dad?" I'm like, "Well, he's cremated, so about yay big."
I think we all want to know: are you really on cocaine?
No, man. I'm rattling off for no reason whatsoever.
Did you snort your dad's ashes?
No. See, that would be hard because I did that on the 3rd anniversary of his death. I was like, let's really get this party going.
Did you get high as fuck or what?
Yeah, I got sad and then fucking like the abuse was outwards while he was alive, and then it was inner after the fact.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So honestly, I want to thank these two ladies for sticking around. It has been a very long time since I got to dissatisfy. Oh, there's another one. It's a very long time since I got to dissatisfy 4 women in one outing.
Hell yeah.
You know, I always hear it's not the size, it's what you can do. But as I'm proving right now, loud and recorded, I can't do very much. My sex game's pretty much on par with this joke telling. So if you ever want to be disappointed, I can give you my Instagram, my OnlyFans, like whatever it is. Wow. They're like, say what, my OnlyFans? It's Nail Me Like Jesus 69. If you guys didn't hear that before, I'm sorry that you got to hear it from me. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, man. Like,
all right,
all the eyes, all the fucking eyes.
Hell yeah, Mike Umbrella, everybody, Mike Umbrella. All right, we got 3 more comics, and then we're done with this fucking shit show. Make some noise for your next comic, Paxton Bailey, everybody, Paxton Bailey. Yeah.
How's it going, y'all? This is my 2nd time, so if y'all see me shaking, it's actually not because I'm nervous. It's because I'm holding in a nervous poop. That's about it. Everyone's talked about Dom so far, so I'm going to give my riff on it. It's really just fantasizing murders and rapes. But if you watch that documentary, you really just realize that back then, all the cops looked at that and, man, I don't want to deal with that gay shit. Go with it. So right now, what I'm thinking is everyone that's a transgender has an opportunity to kill anyone they want. They can just get away with it. Like, look at these guys, and then, all right, it's right here. I wrote that on the way up here, so it wasn't that good.
You have a microphone in your car?
So I come from a weird family. My Mimi is a wonderful example. She is a Woodstock hippie who sends fried her brains from too many acid tabs in the 60s. So one day we decided to celebrate one of my birthday dinners, me, her, my mom, and my sister. We go to the place where we're going to have dinner. And as soon as my mom and my sister leave to go wash up at earshot, she leans into me and says, Paxton, do not ever do cocaine. It is not worth the price. You can get so much weed for that. And I had to look at her and say, I'm 9. I was thinking about Pokemon cards. You're really bad at dare caning. You should get a new job, Mimi. This is really bad. Same lady was telling me about a time her and her girlfriends went to a Willie Nelson concert out in the boonies one night, and they stayed back to meet him. And they actually did meet him, surprisingly. And Willie Nelson invited her and her girlfriends onto his tour bus for drinks and vodka-soaked blueberries with the band. She said, I didn't know what he wanted to do, so I left. I know what he wanted to do. He wanted to fuck you, and the fact that you didn't let Willie Nelson be my papa is ridiculous, you selfish bitch. I hope you die soon. You're going to the worst living facility. Along with crazy is my sister. From the beginning, really before the beginning, actually, she was born 4 weeks before her due date. They found out in the womb that her umbilical cord was wrapped 3 times around her neck, and so they just had to yank that bitch out. And everyone was freaked out about it. I wasn't freaking the fuck out about it back then. I wasn't really even old enough to know what was going on. I was just curious as to how my baby sister already had an autoerotic asphyxiation kink. That shit was crazy. My sister is so goddamn stupid. She's just a light pole licker. I can't make this shit up. One day, me and her go with my mom to her work office, and she starts working, but not at her computer, and I asked why. She says, oh, my computer crashed, so I'm going to work on Lisa's till they get it fixed. My dumb fucking sister walks up and just mean mugs the fucking thing. And looks up at my mom. And then starts looking back at the computer like she's trying to figure out a hard math problem. And eloquently says, crashed into what? My sister was really just expecting a dispatcher call, like, attention all units, attention. We have a head-on collision Mack truck, MacBook heading messbound on I-35. And I just said messbound, that's great. I've always wondered if I can somehow get my wife wet when she's giving birth to my non-existent child, is that like a slip and slide? I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard the real life truth behind deja vu. It's really not as cool as y'all think. And I'm a stoner, so I really wanted it to be cool. I figured out that it's really just one part of your brain hearing it before another. And when I say hearing it, I mean milliseconds beforehand. But like I said, I'm a stoner, so my dumb fucking brain's like, I came up with that shit in my dream last night. I guarantee it. And that's about it. I'd love to do an interview. You seem like a great guy.
Everybody that keeps talking about the interview thing is like, has missed the point that I need to do shorter sets if I'm going to do an interview. But no, that's fine. You said this is your second time doing comedy?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yes, I
Very
did.
nice.
Thank you. I did my first one at the Shannon Brewing Company in Keller. If anyone's looking for an open mic, they do open mics the first Friday of every month, I think.
Nice.
I'm just really awkward, and I don't have any friends right now in Dallas, so this is my best bet, and it's going great.
I can tell you that just watching you, like, you don't have a lot of like crazy, nervous, awkward energy, though. If you're feeling that way, it's not coming out that much.
That's awesome because I'm shaking right now. I'm using this mic stand as a crutch.
I understand, but like you do have like a natural you seem confident on stage. I think if you develop your jokes more, you'll be pretty good at it for sure.
Thank you. I think it's actually
I've seen people come up here that have done more times than you that seemed way more nervous than you, so that's good.
I really gotta hope I'm a savant, and I really, really hope that just means I'm retarded. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, thanks, man. Paxton Bailey, everybody. Time ever doing stand-up comedy. Very nice. All right, this next guy goes by the name of John Blanton. Make some noise for John Blanton, everybody. Hell yeah. We got 2 more comics for you. John Blanton.
How's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Yeah, thanks for the one woo over here. That's great. I've fallen in love, guys. Fallen in love with old white women. They're wonderful. And I'm not talking about like the Karens that you see walking around all the time that everybody seems to hate so much. I'm talking about like the old, haggard, tired, cracks in the face white woman. You know, biddies, old biddies. You know what I'm talking about? I love them. They're awesome. They're wonderful people. They really are. You know what I'm talking about? Their face so leathery. It looks like they're an extra in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Got an ashtray lodged in their throat. Has at least 3 dream catchers on the wall. You know what I'm talking about? A very proud bust of a Native American man. you know the one I'm talking about, right? You know. So I was coming out of the bar one night and I saw this lady, and she was looking tired. She was a young woman. She was very pretty, and she was looking tired. She was smoking a cigarette and she had that 1,000-yard stare. And I was like, oh goodness, this seems like a moment to have a conversation, maybe brighten somebody's day. So I asked her, I was like, so how's your night going? You know, the usual. How's your night going? How's your day? And she looks at me like a cancer patient wanting me to be her angel of death. That's what she looked like. She was like, just please kill me. That's all I want to do. And no sooner had I begun to ask the question of why, than these 2 old biddies come walking out of the bar, and they're cackling. Just, and she goes, oh, God. And now I'm interested. I kind of deduced from this whole situation, right, that this was probably her aunt and her mother, and I was right. And they walked up to her as soon as she saw me talking to her and said, oh, the girl's got one. Look at her. She gonna get her luckiness tonight. Look at her. It's gonna be good. And then the aunt turned to me and says, what you thinking, old son? You gonna take this pony to the plow, huh, boy? Oh, it's terrible, but I can't turn away. It's like a car crash. You just got to keep watching it happen. And sure enough, the aunt starts trying to chat me up, you know, talking about how you're a handsome man, you can probably do this. But she looks at me and says, let me tell you something about this old son. Look at here. And she turns to her sister and says, this is a beautiful girl, right? You like it, right? It's pretty. She's prettier than that little girl over there. And I said, okay, so where are you going with this? And she got beautiful hair. She got puffy lips, top. Yeah, that was a funny joke, guys. It was hilarious. She says, now let me ask you a question, oh son. How well can you handle this? I said, well, what do you mean? She goes, well, you see that head over there and that little girl? I said, yeah. She says, you see this fine looking woman over here? I said, yeah. She says, it don't matter what you got going on down there. It's not going to fit in there. Yeah, it was pretty harsh. Anyway, that was my set. Interview? Yeah.
That was my set. 2 minutes and 45 seconds in. All right.
You said you wanted them short, so.
Yeah, very nice. Perfect timing. How long have you been doing comedy, sir?
About a year and a half now.
A year and a half.
Yeah.
What was your first show? Ever on stage?
My first show ever on stage at a little joint in Savannah, Georgia called El Rocco's, and it was literally just a bar.
Nice.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was mostly because it was all comedians.
Yeah.
That had been doing comedy for 5 years.
Yeah.
And got nowhere. So they were all extremely just bitter person. And
Savannah, Georgia. I can imagine.
Oh, it's a weird place, man. It really is. You can't really tell a lot of like strange or kind of edgy jokes over because everybody takes like horrible offense to things.
Do people ask you guys if you eat a lot of peaches over there?
Dude, no. Nobody eats pizzas in Georgia. It's a myth. Everybody eats, what's that other thing that people in Georgia eat? Meth. That's what they eat. They eat meth.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what they eat.
Meth is very popular in Georgia, yeah.
That's a small town thing. It's a small
There's
town
nothing else
thing.
to do.
Yeah. It's what my grandma
It's all that, yeah. I get it. So you've been doing it a year and a half. Why are you in Texas right now? Are you from Georgia? What's going on?
No. I was in the Army. And so I was doing, Boo?
Boo, you got booed.
Thank God. Who's the same person that booed me?
Oh, yeah.
What was his branch? Air Force? You're the smart one. You really are. You have no idea where the Army is. Imagine giving the dumbest person you know, right? The absolute, picturing your mind right now, the stupidest person, either in your family or your friend, right? Picture that person. Do you have that image in your head? If it's her, you can say it. It's okay. It's your brother? All right. Now give your brother a tank. That's essentially the Army.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any other questions? Are we out of time?
Wait, did you get stationed in Hood or something?
No, I got stationed in Fort Stewart, Georgia. After my basic training that was done, and that was the fucking worst place that I could possibly be. The worst part about being in the military is essentially the mold in all of the houses, and like the weirdest part about it is like you'll have like people in command, and they'll be like, we're gonna solve the mold problem. We really are. Oh shit, I gotta go to my next post. Later, guys, and then the next commander comes in and does the next thing. We're gonna solve the mold problem. So it's been a mold problem for 60 years.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Do you do a lot of mics? Do you do it regularly? Or?
I was doing it regularly when I was in Savannah. I had hit like 2 places. I got out of the military, and then now I'm essentially doing it a few places. Do it? No, I'm not fucking infantry. Fuck you, dude. No, when I died, I didn't want to die because 20 other fuckers were having a jerk-off session. I wanted to die because it was my fault, and that's why I became a recon guy. I'm a scout.
You ain't cap?
You ain't shit! That's right.
I feel like doing push-ups all of a sudden.
Please, come on. Come up here. Come up here. How many do you think you can do? How many do you think you can knock out?
Dude, I don't want to make you guys look, I don't want to make you guys look bad.
Do you want to do squats?
I can do 3.5 push-ups in like 5 minutes, dude.
3. Oh, dang. Well, by the Army standards, you passed now.
I tried to join. One time, I was at a real low point in my life when I was very young.
Oh, me too. That's why I joined.
Yeah, and I walked into a recruiting office, and I was like, what's it going to take for me to join the military band? Because I'm a musician. Yeah. I was like, I'll take the easy route. I'll play the drums. And they were like, you need to lose like 50 pounds. And I was like, all right, see ya.
What I found funny was I actually would talk to the people that were in the band, and they try to make their job so hard. So, man, I got to wake up at 9 o'clock and play a trumpet for like 8 hours a day. And I'm like, oh, you poor baby. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
No, it never does. And that's
how were you in?
I was in for 4 years because I got smart.
Oh, nice.
or rather, I got broken. I have like 2 discs that are out of place.
How long do you have to be in the military to get the GI Bill and all that?
Oh, 4 years.
4 years.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually going to community college.
Oh, nice.
Which is the strangest experience. I'm telling you. Like, look, community college is the only place that I've been able to find where you can have a lady wearing a hijab with her 4-year-old son playing Street Fighter with a guy with a Confederate flag on his back.
Wow.
I'm not joking. Dang it, Hassan, button mashing.
What are you studying in community college?
I am currently doing construction management because,
Holy shit.
yeah, right now, because of the COVID pandemic, right, everybody needs houses. Like, as it stands currently, here's some information for you. The North Dallas is going to require, because of all the people coming from California and elsewhere, 100,000 new homes every year for the foreseeable future. They're only building 50,000.
Okay, I don't understand these type of statistics because people can't afford the homes that are already built.
Oh no!
So why are we building a bunch of new homes?
I asked this question. I was like, so you're banking on all the rich McMillionaires coming in from California to purchase these houses? Yes, we are. That's our goal. All right. What about me? I can't buy a house. And you want me to build this shit so that way I can smirk at some California weirdo and be like, yes, this is your wonderful $600,000 house. Good job. So now I said, fuck production homes. I'm going to be going to like Bridgens and shit like that. Mostly because it's pretty good money.
All right. Well, it was cool talking to you, actually. I mean, this is the kind of shit that is the reason why I want to do the interview stuff more, because that was very entertaining. And
Can I ask the crowd, was I funny? Was I funny? That's good. I got the thank you.
It's hard, dude. It's hard to gauge in here. I mean, it's a fucking open mic. Everybody gets hung up on the fact that it's like a weird energy in here and there's not like a lot of people.
You probably attract more people if it was actually a fucking open mic.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the gym, dude. This is where we come to work out. Like,
fucking
it's
love
not,
it.
You know, we're just trying out new shit. This isn't like an actual like booked comedy show.
Oh yeah, no, the bit that I did was like one that I tried to do in Savannah, and I had this old lady that was like loving it the whole way, but in the very front was this like art major student who was, you shouldn't talk about the elderly like that. That's ageism. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch, you don't even have a mom.
I will say this: you're likable personality. You're charismatic. You have a good energy on stage. You seem very natural, especially for doing it for a year and a half. So if you keep it up in a year or two, you're gonna be a fucking killer. I'm sure.
I'm actually trying to set up currently right now. If anybody's interested, it's a comedian here. I am trying to set up Does anybody know where the Lockwood Distilling Company is up in McKinney? Not McKinney, in Richardson. No. Well, I'm trying to set up a set where they do it every Sunday for an hour, and I would like to have 4 comedians for 15 minutes as a paid gig. So right now I'm trying to work out that deal. If you have any information, or like if you would like to try to see if you can get into that stuff, wherever it's set up. Yes, I know, Dante. Yes, we're all poor too. It's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to set that up right now. So
I've been doing comedy a couple of years. I started right before the pandemic, so like a couple of years before the pandemic, a couple of years after the pandemic. But I'm like finally getting to the point where I'm comfortable doing about 20, 25 minutes. So
yeah,
it takes a while to build it up.
It really does. Like the hardest thing is just doing longer sets, and that's why I like coming here is because it's 5 minutes. I didn't do it as long as 5 minutes, but you know. Anyway, I guess I should probably get off to let the next person come up.
You know what? That was awesome. Make some noise for him, everybody.
John Blanton. Hope you like my jokes.
Fuck yeah, that was awesome, John Blanton. I don't think the last comedian is even in here. Jordan Nelson. Is Jordan Nelson in here? All right.
Okay, then I'm just gonna start karaoke if that's okay.
Hey, thank you, John. John Blanton. Very cool. That was our little comedy show. I might up here and try some new shit that I've been working on. But other than that, if you guys want to take off, that was everything that we got for you. We do have a lot. We have a shitload of comics sign up every time. Like, I'm looking at this list right now. There's like 20 comics that signed up tonight, so that's a good sign. But nobody like hangs out in here. Everybody like does their set and then fucking bails. So yeah, it is the worst. But I mean, it's an open mic, dude. I've done open mics all over the fucking country. I started in LA, Hollywood area, and it was the same there. I've fucking done open mics in Austin, fucking Indiana, like everywhere. It's all the same everywhere. Open mics are the worst. It's just fucking bullshit. Are you gonna get up here and do a set, Coco? What's up? Are you a comedian, or do you just run a comedy show?
I run a comedy show.
Oh, where's your comedy show at?
Well, it's a new network called LBN, the Larry Brand New Network.
Nice.
So download it on your Roku TV, And we're starting to film probably November, December, and we're going to start airing it in about January.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm really excited about it.
A comedy network where you air like.
Mine is a comedy TV show.
Oh, cool.
And it's aired on this network. We have a brand new network.
Nice. What's your involvement? Are you the host or what do you do?
I am. That show is my
Oh,
show.
cool. That's awesome.
My show. And I'm just featuring different comedians that I find funny, that I feel like the world needs to see.
That's awesome.
You know, people that's got something to say.
Yeah.
And
Where can we go to like check it out if we want to watch some of that shit later?
LBN Network.
LBN Network?
Like, so if you have a Roku TV.
Roku, I knew it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know. So you go to search channels and it's LBN. LB like boy N Network.
LBN. All right, cool.
And it's
I'll have
going
to
to
check it
pop
out.
up. It shows cool movies all the time. And like I said, it's a brand new network. We've been in operation about 3 months.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah,
I'll check it out for sure. I got a Roku.
You know?
I'll check out the LBN network.
Absolutely. If you have information, I would love to get in contact with you because,
Sure.
I mean, it's, you know, like you said, you guys do this all the time, and I mean, especially here from Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not just looking at the rectangle water and holes. I want to expand.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know.
Here, I'll give you my business card.
Right. I ran out.
I have this card. I'm professional. There you go.
Well, tomorrow I'll have mine.
Well, hey, thanks for coming out, guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for checking it out. Everybody's, yeah, you guys are awesome. And especially you two ladies for staying all the way through all that. You're fucking team players. Yeah, you're champs. They tried to leave a couple times, and the comedians were like, no, please watch my shitty comedy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm rooting for everybody. Right? Yeah. There's enough to go around. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. That was our show. Exactly. Hell yeah. Every Thursday night. Yeah, come back, dude. It was good to see you. Thank you. Hell yeah, brother.